I picked up this 1993 VXR Pro 701 with the 61X motor in it last week. I got a pretty decent deal on it. The first thing I did though when I got home was yank this out, the oil injection. So to do that, and I suggest doing it when you pick up one of these, to do that is it's mounted here and here. You're gonna pull those bolts out. This is the unit here. This is the oil injection. The back side of it has this little key on it that fits right into the flywheel, and as the flywheel spins, it turns this and pumps oil from the tank, which is this line here, into these little lines, these skinny little spaghetti noodles, feeds it up and into the top of your carburetor. There's an inlet here and there's an inlet right there. These pumps, they're never really the issue. The issue is the line, these small spaghetti lines that run to the top of your carburetor that feeds the oil to your ski. They get brittle and they crack, and a lot of new people that run these skis they're not really motor savvy, but a lot of people they don't keep an eye on that. And what happens is if these lines crack, then air starts to get in there, and then you lean your motor out, you don't feed it any oil, and it goes kaputty. So to remove this part, after you get the jug out, the oil container, you remove these two bolts, pop this off. On the back side of it is a gasket. Save that gasket for later, put it aside. I used JB Weld and stuffed the little brass fittings with JB Weld, and I let it, it's all dried up, but then I ran one little spaghetti noodle line from this inlet, and I ran a little spaghetti noodle around and connected it on this side. You don't need to do that. I just did it for backup in case somehow the JB Weld gets sucked into the carb and then I start drawing air in there again, which will cause a lean condition. So now that that's taken care of and blocked off, you're left with this hole right here. So what you do is you take the little gasket that you saved on this, you put it down on a piece of, I used aluminum, and you trace it out. Use the gasket that was on the back side of this, sandwiched together with the piece of aluminum that you cut. And I also used a piece of rubber that I had, like a rubber gasket, and the paper-like gasket, sandwiched them all together with this piece of aluminum, and then found two short stainless steel 10 mil bolts. You usually have them, if you have any old jet skis, you probably have these bolts laying around everywhere. Put a little bit of red Loctite on these and tighten them in, snug them in. Mainly you don't want water getting in here. So I just thought that I'd throw that out there because I had done it when I first got the ski. It was the second thing I did. The first was pressure wash it, clean it all out, and then I deleted the oil. So no more oil injection, and I mixed this 50-to-1 on 50-to-1 on Yamahas and 40-to-1 on the Kawasaki's. So I hope that helps somebody, and good luck with your bills and all the other things that you spend your money on that your wife doesn't know about. Okay, hope to see you on the water. Rock and roll.